Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chris Maloney back with you for another edition of CWN Predicts. This time doing Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021, taking place live tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. on Fight, as well as Impact Plus. I believe this is the first prediction show. Actually, no, it's not. I've done two other ones. That's the old age kicking in right there. But I've done the New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom ones, which was just a couple days ago, actually. So this is the first North American one. I can tell you that much for sure. But definitely not the first prediction show. So, anyways, like I said, CWN Predicts Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021 taking place live tonight, 8 p.m. Fight and Impact Plus, and it's kind of unique because they've only got 3 matches announced, so to speak. In saying that, though, one of them is a tournament. First time they've brought back Super X Cup in a bit. So they've got 2 official matches plus the tournament. Tournament breaks down into 4 matches themselves. So basically, you've got match number 1, Jordan Grace taking on Jazz. Probably will be the opener, I would say, but they may open with the Super X Cup instead. But I'll have to wait and see here. But Jordan Grace taking on Jazz, like I said, former tag team partners in the Impact Wrestling Women's Tag Team Championship tournament there. And they lost this past Tuesday, so they are no longer in the a team, no longer in the in that tournament there. But Jordan Grace, out of respect, wanted to have a match with Jazz, before she officially retires, I guess. But this may have reignited a fire under Jazz, so we'll have to wait and see where this goes. But like I said, Jordan Grace taking on Jazz, it'll be interesting. I can't see Jazz coming in to lose. Jordan Grace, I don't believe, she doesn't need the rub, so to speak. She has established herself as a superstar as far as women's wrestling goes. But it'd be interesting to see whether or not she puts over Jazz or Jazz puts over her. If this is it for Jazz as far as Impact Wrestling goes, I can definitely see Jordan Grace going over. But here we have former NWA Women's Champion against former Impact Wrestling Knockouts Champion. So, originally I was going to pick Jazz, but I think I've changed my mind on this. So I'm going to say Jordan Grace. I say Jordan Grace for the win in that one there. Second match of the night, officially announced, is Moose, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I don't believe the belt's on the line. I didn't see anything about it where it stated it was. But it's an I Quit match against the one and only Willie Mack. So does Mack go over? It's interesting because maybe I would have said yes not too long ago, but with the influx of Don Callis and Kenny Omega into Impact Wrestling the way they have been, and Omega coming out and saying he wants to be the belt collector, I think Kenny Omega versus Moose would be a good match to see. So I guess the fanboy in me wants to see Moose and Kenny Omega go at it for that TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm going to say Moose retains in this one. I Quit match. It's Willie Mack. He's one of the toughest guys out there. He's also one of the most agile for the size that he is. But I'm going to put Moose over in this one there. So then we get to the Super X tournament. First round matches are this: Ace Austin taking on Suicide, Daivari taking on Cousin Jake. We got Crazy Steve taking on Trey Lamar, and we've got KC Navarro taking on Blake Christian. So the way I've worked it is this: semifinals is going to come down to Ace Austin versus Cousin Jake. And then Crazy Steve taking on Blake Christian, which means Ace Austin's going to defeat Suicide. Cousin Jake's going to defeat Daivari. Crazy Steve's going to defeat Trey Lamar, and Blake Christian's going to defeat KC Navarro. So that is my picks for the first round there. So like I said, semifinals set up as far as my predictions go. Ace Austin taking on Cousin Jake, Crazy Steve taking on Blake Christian. So I'm going to say the finals is going to be Ace Austin taking on Blake Christian, which means Ace Austin's going to defeat Cousin Jake, and Blake Christian's going to defeat Crazy Steve. Ace Austin, absolutely phenomenal from what I've seen from him. He is one of the most established stars Impact Wrestling has. He was on that level as far as ability went, and in youngness as well. With regards to the Rascals, and we know what happened with the Rascals. I hope Impact holds on to this guy because he's got a huge future ahead of him. And in saying that, there was an article I just saw recently, or just a snippet, so to speak, of Ace Austin saying that, basically a couple of years ago, he felt he was too young for the WWE. He's gifted, and Madman Fulton being there in his corner just makes him that much more dangerous. But like I said, I'm going to say Ace Austin versus Blake Christian in the finals for the Super X Cup tournament there. In saying that, I'm loving what I see from Blake Christian. I never really knew about him until about a couple months ago there, and he's cocky, he's arrogant, he's also proud of who he is. As far as his wrestling abilities go, and it's almost like a cocky, confident kind of that fine line, so to speak. But him and Ace Austin, I think, in the main event for the Super X Cup tournament should be phenomenal there. So in saying that, my prediction: Super X Cup tournament winner, Ace Austin. That is my prediction there. So just to go through once again, and these, like I said, these are the only matches that have been listed. But when you think about the Super X Cup tournament itself, you've got 4 matches in the beginning. You've got 2 more plus 1 more, so 7 in total. You got Jordan Grace versus Jazz, Moose versus Willie Mack. So the 9 matches we're going to see tonight at least. If they announce anything more, I mean, I haven't seen anything as far as ImpactWrestling.com goes or as far as social media goes. I just checked before I went on the air here. But when it comes down to it, like I said, even with what they've announced, that's 9 matches taking place. So it's going to be interesting. It's been a while since I saw like a tournament, a single elimination tournament in one night. So it's I'm looking forward to it tonight. But predictions again: Jordan Grace over Jazz. I'm going to say Moose over Willie Mack. I'm going to say Ace Austin over Suicide, Cousin Jake over Daivari, Crazy Steve over Trey Lamar, and Blake Christian over Casey Navarro. And then, like I said, semifinals, going to say Ace Austin over Cousin Jake, Blake Christian over Crazy Steve, and then in the finals, Ace Austin to win against Blake Christian. So, guys, those are my predictions there for Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021, taking place live tonight, 8 p.m. Fight as well as Impact Plus. If you don't have the channel, don't have the subscription yet, sign up for a 30-day free trial. You can do that through Impact Plus. I think it's just Impact Plus. Let me double check that there. I think it's impactplus.tv, if I'm not mistaken here. I'm just going to bring it up. Yeah, so it's impactplus.tv, but you can also go to impactwrestling.com /Impact Plus. And then like I said, fight.tv. You can sign up for a free trial over there as well. And it's, I mean, you're definitely going to get your money's worth tonight. Hard to Kill is next weekend. That is pay-per-view. But you can get yourself set up, like I said, for free, just using a credit or debit card as well as an email address. And basically, you can watch tonight's event for free, all 9 matches at least at that. So, guys, that is CWN Predicts Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021. I will be back later on tonight with the official recap show. I will run down the show, give my thoughts on the matches, tell you anything big that happened. And as always, you can check me out online, social media for me, wrestling-wise, at Chris Maloney, CWN. That is on Twitter, Instagram, as well as Reddit. And yeah, it should be a good event tonight. And like I said, it's been a long time since I saw a tournament there. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But guys, I'll be back later on tonight, probably about 11:15-ish, depending on when the show goes off the air. But like I said, it's started at 8. Hopefully it's 11-ish or so. Like I said, I am getting old, but again, I'll do my best to stay up and be able to provide that recap for everybody there. If you're watching on Twitch live, thank you very much. If you're watching the premiere on YouTube or Facebook, thank you very much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on the pay-per-view, so to speak, tonight, and your thoughts on your predictions themselves. So again, Chris Maloney for CWN Predicts, signing off, and at Chris Maloney CWN as my social media there. So guys, enjoy the show tonight, and I'll be back later on tonight with the recap show for Impact Wrestling Genesis 2021. Thanks. Take care. I'll be back later on tonight.